Thank you for tuning in to KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Tonight we are broadcasting to you from the beautiful open-minded Gold Room, downtown Colorado Springs, Colorado, right next to the Wyndham Grand Hotel. Number 18 South Nevada. If you still have time, you can come down here and enjoy the entire show. It's time for the Beat Goes On sessions.
Are we on?
Is this thing on?
I had to follow instructions this time. I don't know why, but I did, and silence my cell phone because, you know, they do that stuff when you go to the movie. They bombard you now. It's like, silence your damn phone. But nonetheless, I want to take this opportunity to talk before my voice cracks a little bit, because this is a very special occasion tonight.
It is.
And it's drawing on my sentimentality. If a cold black heart could have sentimentality.
Straight up, Mom.
See, she's always spoiling my jokes.
I didn't mean to, really, I didn't.
I know, no, but all that aside.
We love you, Mark at the Moon. We wouldn't be here tonight if it wasn't for you. Woo! Yeah! To Mark at the Moon!
You guys, you're too kind. You're too kind. This is nothing that if all of you weren't here every week or whenever you come, or, you know, listen online, support everything we've done from the very beginning. I started the YouTube channel in 2011, and now we've got almost 1,200 videos, of which the Beat Goes On Sessions has its own playlist.
Time goes by.
Time goes by, and I was telling someone else at the table, I said, you know, the first year was like embarrassingly stupid. And here we got a great, some friends doing a project on us, which again is humbling in my opinion, that someone wants to talk about us, because we like to talk about the bands.
Correct.
But that's the whole concept. We wanted to bring the music community of the state together and share all of our diversity, all of our joy, all of our commonality with music. And you know that we've been playing all genres as much as possible. The demand is
outstanding.
This year has been, I don't think I've really had to beg anybody.
No. Well, we've done it 200 times by now.
And I got to say, there are so many special people in the audience tonight that
Truly.
I've already had the pleasure of hugging and thanking, and you know, we expect more because of our Facebook Live audience, our YouTube audience. We are what I always say: if you know anybody that should be watching or listening, text them KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Because yeah, after 200 shows, I think we got things going on the right course.
Hey, Mark.
We got it figured out.
Hey, Lisa. Who is our 200th artist this evening?
Well, let's cut right to the chase, because I really love this band. I make no excuse about, yes, I go and find our music and our guests. I don't wait for them to come and answer a question about, hey, who wants to come and do this crazy show we do? And I found these guys, I don't know how long ago it's been, because we've been playing a lot of their music for, has it been almost a year since you first sent us some music?
2015, I think, was
my
the
goodness.
first
That's
record.
even better.
Okay,
I love
no,
that.
that's not when I found you, though, because
okay.
actually we were only we started KCOS in September of 2017.
Well,
Okay.
but we were doing it as something else.
Yeah,
before that.
but when we were doing it as something else, we're going to call those like the lost episodes.
Yeah, the lost archives.
But you know, since we've been here at the beautiful Golden Room, downtown Colorado Springs, we've been streaming and videoing and doing our best to do a good production quality show in the manner of what the models I think that are in the state of Colorado already are, like the Denver Loft Sessions and Boulder's E-Town, which is like the gold standard for musical entertainment in the state on television. And we're about to...
I think we're the gold standard as well. I'd like to put that out there. I'd like to put that out there. I'm proud.
Well, you know,
Very
this started
proud.
out being for Southern Colorado, but yeah, we've gotten so many responses from all over the state.
Growing really, really fast.
Facebook finally let me change the name of our group page to Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative.
Woo!
But to answer the question, and you know, if Kathy was here, she'd already smack me and say, this is either a yes or no question or an answer. So for our 200th show, I'm really thrilled that we get to bring Sleep Academy
We're stoked to be here, so thanks for having us.
to the world. You're
It's a
gonna, you guys,
pleasure.
We're stoked to be in the world, too.
All right. So as we always start off the show, we want to just do like a 2-song intro and kick our butts.
Take it, baby. Take it.
We fell in and lost ourselves. We became someone else. Tried to get back everything we are today. And I became the person for you to shoulder blame. And I became the person you use and throw away. I'm fine. To you, one time. And I became the person for you to shoulder blame. And I became the person you use and throw away. And I became the person you use and throw away. And I became it never stopped.
You know, I just thought maybe while the band is getting their guitars tuned in, I just wanted to say that it has been the biggest pleasure to be with the two of you and to make all these things happen.
It's exciting, isn't it?
I love you
It's
guys.
very
Thank
exciting.
you
Life
all.
is good. I can tell you that right now.
The story goes, 1 turned into 3, turned into 5.
And stuck like glue.
I know, I can't get it off my shoe.
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah. So this is where I always say, this is the way it's going to be, right? So if you didn't take my advice the first time and text everybody that they should be listening or watching to KCOSdigitalmedia.com, Was I lying or was I lying?
I don't think you were lying, my dear.
I know it.
I think you got this going down.
Well, you know, and this is the great thing about having this band here and having it as our 200th guest. They've got some stories that we're going to get to. We're not going to have such a fast-paced set as we normally do because we want to make sure
I want to
that
get to know you.
we get to know our new friends, and we also, in the middle, we're going to take a break about 8 o'clock, and we got a lot of people to thank and mention and bring in some hellos and
Yes, we do.
all sorts of good stuff like that.
We
You
do.
know,
Our dear friend.
I'm sorry we didn't bring a cake, Tammy.
Aww.
I know she got used to the birthday cake on the birth of the station just happens to be on my birthday. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, we had more cake than we could, take.
Yes,
because we're
absolutely.
all sweet enough.
You know it.
Yeah.
Well, on that
Lear,
point.
your husband is in the background laughing. What do you mean?
Straight up, Mr. Lear. Hey, because you make everything roll as well as Shadow Man, and I'll tell you what, you boys, I don't think we could. I don't know what we would do without you.
Yeah.
So we all love you guys
Yep.
very much.
Definitely. You know, I have a question. I got a question already. So you guys, I would like to know your names and basically your names, the instrument that you're doing, and just a little bit right there in that area.
Okay, I'm Colin. I play guitar and I sing sometimes.
Woo! Yeah.
And what I'm doing is singing and playing guitar.
And loving it.
Yeah, loving it.
I'm Chris. I sing and play guitar.
Hey,
Wonderful. And a great scream you have.
Thank you.
Oh, I do. You have such good tone in there. It's really great.
So you've got a hot pickup on that guitar there, Mr.
Yeah, you
Chris.
do. That's awesome. Okay.
Hi, my name's Brandon. I play backup bass in the band.
Hi, Brandon.
Wonderful.
Nice to meet you.
Wonderful.
Backup bass, huh? Backup bass. Lisa, you didn't pick up on that.
I did. I didn't say anything.
I'm Doug. I play drums.
Hey, Doug.
Well-
nice to meet you.
Welcome, Sleep Academy. We're very glad that you're here on our 200th
Yeah, thanks for having us.
show.
We're stoked.
You know, you guys have great music. You have great imagination in your music, and you're very refreshing. So thank you and welcome.
Very
Cheers.
much so. Cheers. Woo!
You know,
Cheers
and-
to you,
And
Sleep
that's
Academy.
it. I just, isn't that a nice shiny Paul? What year is that?
She's beautiful.
This is a fine vintage. It's 2011. 2011.
She's
Okay,
gorgeous.
I mean, it's beautiful. I have a.
I call it the pretzel guitar.
Oh,
You
I
know,
love it.
I love the shine on that. I do have a
Me too.
natural. It's a 25th edition, 25th anniversary edition, Paul,
Cool.
and it is just it's unfinished, but
Man,
I
oh,
like
man.
that.
It's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Thank you very much.
And I love your guitar too, Chris. I think that's it.
Right.
She's in beautiful.
And I'm totally excited about your bass. I can tell you, I love the bass. Will you let us know about your bass? What kind of bass you're playing?
Sure. It's a Fender jazz bass. That's what it says here on. I'm a guitar player normally. I'm more just filling in here.
You guys have great sound. I love all your
Thank you.
accessories and everything that you do. And I love to see it when people are using their stuff because it creates so many wonderful sounds that if you go just clean, you can't create those things. So it's awesome. I love that stuff.
Thanks.
It can help really create the life of a song.
It really
So
does.
the effects can make a difference, and then some folks don't really like using effects, and that's
Exactly.
cool too.
I'm a clean player and you like effects. And
I do.
we kind of work it together and it works out pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know, I have another question for you. For the people out here that need to get to know you guys because you're a wonderful band, where can they? What sources do you have?
Yeah, so all our stuff is available on Bandcamp. So sleepacademy.bandcamp.com. It's also on Spotify. So if you just search for us on Spotify, you should find us. We're also on iTunes.
Sweet. CD
yeah.
Baby, any others that you...
Yeah, the only physical media we have is tapes. And if you want one of those, you got to talk to us. Or you can like email us or something.
Awesome.
We're on Facebook and stuff too. We have a Twitter that we haven't used in like 3 years.
See, I don't, all those others, I don't know. Everybody goes, yeah, why aren't you on Instagram? It's like, well, I don't know.
We do have an Instagram.
But, that's among all of your sources to find you. Of course, everything you've sent us, and of course, everything we got from Bandcamp, thank you, is in rotation on the station. And just so that everybody knows, when you look at the web page and you'll see that there's like the column for like the last played songs of the hour, if you see a shopping cart next to that song, you can hit it and purchase that song. It goes directly to your source.
Right.
And we don't get a pass-through. We just
We don't get a
that's what the
pass-through. It's just for you guys.
That's what the broadcast software does for us, for you. So that's why, tell everybody to listen to the station. You can listen, download the Android app and
Right. We're all about trying to create opportunity for the Colorado musicians in any which way we can. When you're done here, you can take this video if you'd like and use it for any source that you want to use it for. A lot of people put pieces together for an EPK and things like that. And if it helps you guys, that's what we're all about.
Thanks.
But in mentioning that, we get a lot of music sent to us electronically because, it just goes to upload that way really fast.
We do.
But I got to stress the importance of, to have that happen, you guys have to have, all the bands that submit MP3s need to have their metadata, including that source, directly to iTunes or CD Baby or whatever. That's why the shopping cart appears. Sometimes, we get a lot of submissions that I have to go back and fill in the metadata just so it shows up on the broadcast software.
Exactly, and a lot of people drop the ball right there, so it's really good advice.
So it doesn't actually come up and say Abdu Hahisim, which that's, if I don't set up our metadata, it'll come up with a lot of different names.
Oh, is that?
And that's one of the names that it comes up to, Abal Hasim.
And he works at the Quickie Mart. Anyway, I think I'd like to hear a tune. What about you, Mark?
I'd love to hear another song.
Let's
I know
talk more music.
we're
How about
trying
that,
to-
y'all?
Yeah.
You always said the worst was yet to come. You have always been the worst, so I sit, wait for you to show back up. This toxic gets in my lungs won't wait. It's raining every single day. This washing machine is full of mistakes. You never gave me a chance to say the kiss on my tongue away. You were never there, my younger self would always wait. You were never there. Into each other's lives, leaving self when we lie. Say I'm no good, you take no care, you take no care. Toss and turn, stay up all night. She tossed ready, longer ride. You never gave me a chance to say the kiss on my tongue won't wait. You were never there. My younger self would always wait. You were never there. You never gave me a chance to say the kiss on my tongue won't wait. You were never there. My younger self would always wait. You were never there.
Thanks.
Wonderful, you guys. Wonderful. So tonight we're gonna be doing things a little bit, sometimes there's shows that we have where it's just straight music and we ask very little questions. But there are shows where we need to be a little more informative, and we also would like to get to know the band because it's their first time around with us. And tonight's one of those nights where we'd like to get to know you guys. We'd like to make a point of reaching out to our community that's here in our audience and showing some love, and also to create awareness for some events that are going on in the community right now. So, that would be more the basis of our show this evening, and it's very exciting to get to know you guys.
I think that we have a very heartwarming presence here tonight, and I know that I could not do justice the way Laura could talk about someone very special in her life, her whole life.
Well, not only have I known this beautiful lady for about, oh man, do you want me to say how many years?
About 46 years.
Okay. Well, ish.
Ish.
A
We'll
few.
go with that. Probably a little more than that, but yeah, ish.
I thought you guys were like 25.
And well, a couple of times over, maybe we are.
Mark it to moon. Mark it to moon.
And there's no shame
Keep
in
it
my
coming,
game,
baby.
Minnie.
And I wanted to, and as well as is my beautiful co-host, I have, you too, sir. I have my sister and my father here this evening, and they're here for just really some incredible, special meanings. And
It'll be all right. Today is a wonderful day because we get to celebrate your mom's birthday. Unfortunately, she recently passed, but it's always wonderful to remember and to know what a beautiful, wonderful, strong, intelligent whammy of a woman that she was, right?
And
your
that's
father
for
who loved
sure.
her so dearly, all of us. And it's nice to have you here, Jerry. We love you.
we love you.
Yeah.
We love you all. We love you, Kelly. We love you guys. Aw, thank you. I love you too.
So yeah, tonight's special on so
It
many
is.
levels.
So-
It is. Are you anything?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lori.
Thank you. That was plenty.
Okay, good, good.
I thought I was going to be the first to have a cracked voice because this has been a long road.
Yes.
I'm going to make a joke with the band because I saw a mid-performance collision almost happen. It brings back a Well, a less than fond memory, I guess. One of our studio locations, if you want to call it a studio. Whoops.
Closet.
We haven't always been this fortunate to have such a beautiful place to call our
Yes.
home. We used to have I call it the closet studio.
The sweat box.
Yeah, on Circle Drive, just south of one of them.
It was just
South of Galley or something like that. But it was
Sounds like it's over by our
whole-
practice space.
the
It
whole
was-
studio. The whole studio was on that, like as big as that
stage, honestly.
Sounds like our practice space,
Okay.
except bigger.
Oh, okay.
Right, right. And it's so hard because you're like, you know, we did the show like this for I don't know how many shows. It was like,
Oh, I
I'm
know.
sweating.
That was the bad thing. Yeah,
That's
we came in smelling like a rose and leaving smelling like.
I don't know. Yeah.
But then in the wintertime, we were freezing our,
Mahoonies off. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, those were two great beginnings, Mark. They really were.
Man,
As far as us
it's just
together.
amazing to me that and plus we always love it when our peers and contemporaries in bands come and hang out with us. Like
And who do we have this evening?
The Brown Brothers.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Lambed. Yes.
Love you boys so much.
And we wanna do a big congratulations because Joey, the wildest member of the band, is now a father.
The wildest member.
And he couldn't be happier. And we want to congratulate Joey, the band, you guys.
Yeah.
We
Definitely.
know how important family is to you guys too.
Right, and Lambed is a wonderful band. There's plenty of people in here tonight from different bands and different things. And as the night goes along, I'm gonna walk out through the audience and probably embarrass a couple of people. It's my job. So.
So we're gonna put the GPS tracker on you so the cameras can follow you to
Right, the
to the-
pedometer.
Yeah. But okay, so let's ask a question that the band. What brought you guys together? So you said you started about 2015?
Well, we started the band in like 2013.
Okay.
So what brought us together was Craigslist.
Oh.
We're all transplants except Brandon. So I moved here from Metro Detroit in late 2012. Chris had just moved here, and we were both looking to start bands. Both of us had toured a bunch, been in different bands.
Right on, right on.
And time to start something new. Doug moved here from New Jersey.
So now that Sleep Academy has found each other, you're planning on sticking with each other?
Sure.
To be determined.
To be determined.
We'll see.
Think
The practice space gets really smelly, so you guys think your studio is smelly. Imagine 4 sweaty dudes in there.
So understandable. So understandable.
But I guess what I meant by that is that when you put out some really awesome music and you have that camaraderie between your band members, it keeps you together.
It does.
Yeah, I
It
think so.
holds you forward, depending how long, I guess, you are willing to do so.
Yeah, I think we're going to keep it going. We've got we're releasing a new EP around Christmas. It's called Mercy Bucket.
Exciting.
You've already heard one song off it tonight.
Oh, great.
And we're going to play the other 2. So
Awesome.
that's pretty cool. And we're already writing new material. We basically have another record almost ready to go.
Oh,
so
that's
That's
awesome.
always exciting. I think recording is so much fun. So the obvious question, Sleep Academy. Where does the name come from? Because
Absolutely.
you guys are alive and electric, and I'm not falling asleep. So
There's
what
no
is
sleep
it?
in here.
So it's
There's no
really hard to
sleeping.
name a band.
It is.
Really,
It is.
really hard.
It is.
Every name that you could think of has already been taken, and Sleep Academy wasn't. I mean, basically.
Understood.
I can relate to that because I could honestly say I'm a Sleep Academy dropout because I'm an insomniac. Which reminds me, okay, so you see that lady at the back of the bar, Nicole? She is, yeah.
Yeah.
She's our hostess with the mostest, and we have this kind of thing going that when I make a really stupid joke, it's like time for the 2-drink minimum.
Right?
So yeah, keep Nicole busy, and that makes her happy, and it makes us happy because she's not slapping us around. But
She's a wonderful
how's
woman.
the
I love
sound?
Nicole.
Sounds good.
We want to thank Chad, of course, from our partners at Hex Audio.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So we're trying to. You know what? I'm breaking all the rules that I set for myself, and I'm actually watching the clock.
Rock.
That's what everybody's here for, really, to hear
It's the music. Let's do it.
Tongue and shaking it bit down. Mouth is the blood that you're spitting out. It's funny how things turn out when you're actually alone. Screaming letdowns and misfortunes. Realize your claims unoriginal, but you still can't find your place among the rest of us. Sink is burning bright with the falling light. If you think I'm alright, think I've taken out our bottle. Sink is burning bright with the falling light. If you think I'm alright, I think I'll take another bottle. Say goodbye, bottle around my feet. Pull yourself together, won't spread out forever. Your bones are so red, but I'll be right. Won't they break? Your cat, it's so red, open wide. Your heartache, siphon you through my cheek. My eyes soften when I'm lucid insane. Sick is burning bright with the body right. If you think I'm alright, I think I'll take a night off the bottle. It's sick is burning bright with the body right. If you think I'm alright, I think I'll take a night off the bottle. Sing it bottle around my feet. Pull yourself together, won't spread out forever. Your bones are so bad, but only why won't they break? Your cat is so red, open wise. Your heartache, siphon you through my cheek. My eyes soften when I'm losing
Thanks.
Yes. So how many people knew about Sleep Academy before?
Beef.
Yeah? There you go. All right. So how many want to know more about Sleep Academy that never heard them before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here. The Gold Room.
It's exciting.
Colorado Springs.
Very exciting. You know, Mark, I did my busy little bee thing, my social butterfly thing.
Oh, I thought there was another bee in the house.
I'm always a bee, so we're easy
know.
with that.
Oh.
Okay. So what I have here, if it's okay with you, I wanted to talk to Tony Caruana for a quick second after you're done with.
Oh, I don't know about Tony. That's a whole nother thing.
He's a very important person.
Yes, he's going, what, me? And I'm going, yeah, you. Tony has become a really valued partner, and his organization is very, very special to us, and we have embraced each other in his endeavor. And so you might want to bring this chair in the camera view more so people can see exactly what you guys do. Okay, is everybody cool with? All right. So, this is the public service part of the show, and Mr. Tony Caruana, as I said, is the regional coordinator for Hug It Forward.
Sure,
basically.
that sounds like a good title.
I like that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Hug It Forward's not my nonprofit. I'm just a big supporter. I love what we're doing, and I love our local musicians. And if we can do some fundraising events with local musicians, raise money to build more schools, and I'm all for it.
We are too.
Yep. Okay. So, so what we do with Hug It Forward is we're building schools in Guatemala out of trash. There's no waste management system down there, so we stuff trash in soda bottles like this, line them up with chicken wire, and case them in concrete. We've built over 120 schools so far. We also put together week-long trips for anybody in the world that wants to come and help us build a school. I'm actually leading a trip in March.
Now, what he has here is it's not even an artist representation, it's the real thing.
Yeah.
This is, so for those that are wondering, what the heck do you do to fill, make buildings out of garbage?
Takes 2 to 3 hours to stuff one bottle.
Yeah, let's do
10,000 bottles to do a 2-room school.
So the division of labor is like huge, right?
Yeah, and we empower them to build their own schools. And then when we have trips, we have groups of people that want to come down, we go down and give them a hand.
So for all of you at home that wonder, what the heck is this all about? Try to stuff even one 16-ounce bottle of any plastic bottle.
Inorganic trash, so
with,
stuff that's not going to decompose.
Yeah, and see what these people actually go through to do it. This is basically a self-help project.
Oh yeah, we teach them to build their own school. I mean, the kids do most of the work.
And really it is quite beneficial because it teaches them life skills as well. And
then they start building other stuff too.
Yeah.
Right. And I think we have a platform, a public platform, and I think we have a responsibility to charitable charities, people that are trying to help children, people that are doing music, all things that are good. Luckily enough, Mountain Kids Music is in coordination with Hug It Forward, and I'm feeling really proud of that. We've worked hard to make this happen, and Tony, you've been such a patient man with me, and I appreciate you so much. And thank you for Hug It Forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's people helping people, and we love to partner up with other organizations that are doing big things, Mountain Kids Music, KCOS Digital Media, Help Autism. I mean, any other nonprofits that it's all kind of the same vision of people helping people. Right. And so we've got a big event coming up in May. And I know you want to hear about it.
I was gonna poke him.
Yeah, we've done a couple events with KCOS Digital Media, and we've got so many bands that want to come play with us. We got so many volunteers getting involved that our next concert in May, we're actually going to make the very first ever Hug It Forward Music Festival on Cinco de Mayo, Sunday, May 5th at Stargazers Theater. And earlier today, we announced our headlining bands on Facebook. So we've got Split Window coming in from Alma, Colorado. It's a 10-piece band with horns and a bunch of crazy instruments, and they're going to blow us away. This is their first time with us. And then back by popular demand, by huge popular demand, we're bringing back the Night Beats to headline, and they're bringing a bunch of their music students, so we can expect a set full of students. Dennis is already hard at work on the set. So we are stoked about that. We only announced the headliners, but do you guys want to hear who else is playing? All right, we're going to have 7 bands in 7 hours. All right, we're talking music festival. We're getting creative of how we can feature some more bands. One of the big ideas everybody had was, why not have a parking lot party? So the one and only Robert Beard is going to be throwing down outside Stargazers for everybody who comes down early. Then we've got the legend Jordan Smith. He's going to be our welcome band playing for everybody in the lobby. Most of you guys know Jacob Christopher. He's a national touring country singer-songwriter. He's going to be doing an acoustic set for us to kick off the main stage. We've got a couple other surprises for you. Then we're going to have an after-hours band. After the headliner's done, the party keeps going on. And for their first time coming to play with us, we're going to have the ETs. Jordan Smith and the Eternal Temples are going to be our after-hours jam band. So Sunday, May 5th at Stargazers Theater. Tickets are only $10. They go on sale this weekend, so come and join us.
Thank you, Tony. You're a wonderful friend.
Guys, so.
Well, of course, it's going to be live streamed around the world.
Anybody in the world can tune and watch.
Yeah. We're happy to do it too because, you know, it's something that more people should be doing instead
Absolutely.
of talking about the issue and just, yeah,
All of
make
us
it
coming
happen.
together.
It's very easy. You
You
know,
know-
it's so simplistically, you know, hard for some people to even comprehend, right?
And I think sometime in the future, we would love to go to Guatemala with you and help build some schools.
I want to go.
That
Oh,
would be
absolutely.
awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
what we're also conspiring about doing with this festival is to make it even sweeter. We are in negotiations with Split Window to do a Wednesday night before the Sunday show right here at the Gold Room as the pre-party.
Yep.
And then the Wednesday after the Sunday festival, we are going to bring Pie Corner to the stage. And they're 12 and 13-year-olds that kick serious.
They played at our last event, and everybody loved them. So, yeah, and it sounds like they're really excited to come play for you guys here at the Gold Room on The Beat Goes On. So it's going to be a whole week, basically, Wednesday to Wednesday.
So you can go to our YouTube channel and also review the past 2 efforts that we did with Hug It Forward in its
Yes.
entirety to
And-
see what we do.
Right, and as a community effort, I think it's wise that we always consider the kids. We always consider that they're our future. They are representative of what we teach them. And things like this are so important because other kids aren't as fortunate as we are here in our country. And to be aware and to not just talk about it, but to do something about it is so important. 120 schools later, and I'm proud to be a part of this. Thank you for allowing us in. This is fabulous.
Thank you all, and I know we got some other great organizations and people here, so I'm not going to take any more time. I want to hear some from the rest of these guys. So thank you, KCOS Digital Media.
Oh man, thank you.
Yes, yes. All right.
I have a announcement from management of some sort, not my management, but
I'm like,
whoever's management.
what you talking about, Wallace?
Anyway,
Right.
there's who owns a silver or a gray SUV license number CCV 205.
Big go.
Uh-oh.
We have a winner.
You might have to move that thing, please. It says move, please, but
Just so you're aware, we
Yeah.
wouldn't want anyone to get a ticket.
so we did reach the owner of that?
Yes, we had a winner on that one.
Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah, we don't want. Oh, it's Charlie.
Hi.
Is it Charlie?
Hi, Merle.
Oh, hi, Charlie. It's Charlie.
Oh,
It's Charlie.
and Charlie's walking around with his purse. That's a good one.
Yes.
And you, yeah, paybacks of mother.
So, Mark, we have another proponent for children, another wonderful charitable person here. You
One of
know
our
I love
first
you.
partners.
Yes, and luckily enough, Mountain Kids Music again is involved with another wonderful, wonderful thing that helps the kids. And so here we go. Introduce yourself, tell them what you're doing, and you know I love you, okay?
Love you too. Well, you better stay right here. Okay. I'm Brian Hall. I'm with the Help Autism Center. We've been helping families since 2005 find the resources for services and therapies. We are also working on opening up a ranch for autism and special needs, which has been 12 years in the making, and 2019 is going to turn into a banner year.
Yes.
And we got a lot of things going on. We are going to start hosting seminars starting on January 12th at the Palmer House,
Wonderful.
where we'll have families there to help teach them to set up special needs trust funds, accounts, IRAs, and money management. But one reason I wanted you to stick around is we have this for Mountain Kids Music.
You know what? This is the second time. Okay, so all of our charity, everything that we do, we try to focus on kids in particular, to help kids. And all of us try to help each other. That's how you get things done. That's why we do these awareness things. That's why we do this. Thank you, Brian. You know,
Well,
I know already that I'm just shook up. I'm sorry.
Well, it was kind of like a last-minute deal that we end up getting a matching gift grant from the El Primar Foundation on Saturday. And I just talked to the El Primar Foundation today about setting up these seminars at the Palmer House starting in January.
Okay, you guys. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We got $500 here for Mountain Kids Music, from from Brian Hall, from everybody. And you know I love you. And thank you for always, for once, and I talk way too much, and everybody knows this, but I don't got a damn thing to say except for thank you.
Oh,
From
you're
the bottom
welcome. It's
of
going to
my
go to a
heart.
good cause.
It does. We work hard with this
that
money.
family that you gave a guitar to last year and teaching them to play the guitar, I saw Samantha this past week. Her son loves the guitar, and now he's actually getting music therapy through the Resource Exchange. And,
That's what we're working for.
And that's the purpose of Mountain Kids Music.
It is. Mountain Kids Music is set up to help and to make sure that all children receive the gift of music. Children that might be indigent, children that might have autism, all children, but really children that are at a disadvantage and that need it because there's school programs being taken away. There's all kinds of things that are taking away from our kids receiving music. It's a proven fact that music heals.
Yeah, and I had actually talked to a gal today. She's actually the conference manager for the Penrose House. And she has a son with autism that's 15. He loves music, so we're going to get him involved with Mountain Kids Music.
Thank you.
And he will also be part of our alternative baseball team that we're putting together called the Pike Peak Sluggers. And then we're going to be putting together a soccer team because we're partnering with the Colorado Springs Switchbacks next year.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of big stuff is coming up in 2019.
Well, I have a fun fact for both of you that I have waited for an opportune moment to share, and this is that our friend Cass Clayton has reached out to me, and we'll have a personal, private conversation about that. But she would like to be part of a benefit, as we were talking about, and doing a Hug It Forward music festival.
Yeah.
We would love to be doing a
Help Autism.
Help Autism music festival.
Because we've been thinking about doing that for years, but it just we haven't had the opportunity.
Well,
but
this
next
is-
year looks like it's
this
going to
is what-
happen too.
This is what.
But we'll also be part of Hug It Forward as well.
But this is the whole generation of a conglomerate.
Yes, it is. We're doing things. We're moving and we're shaking and we're making it happen, and everybody's loving each other. That was the whole idea to begin with. A co-op. A co-op
co-op.
means that people cooperate with each other. We all work together towards the same goals. It's working.
Yep.
Thank you.
Things are coming together, and 2019 is going to be a banner year
It's
for
gonna be
Mountain Kids
badass.
Music,
Yes.
Hug It Forward, and Help Autism Center.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So with that, I'm astounded and I'm humble and I'm happy, and so many kids are going to receive things.
So,
These things make it happen.
how about celebrating with another song or two?
Do it. Let's do it.
Between you and me, it's been a bit of a rough road, but I really feel like we had something here. And I don't care what it looks like, 'cause this is what I need. With you constantly, I can't help it that you like me better when I'm drunk. Can't help it that you're so adored by everyone. I just wanted to feel something better than miserable. Just wanted to feel. You always knew the places that I'd come. You always knew where to find me. But even when I tried to keep my distance, well, you always knew where to find me. We found out the hard way. This wasn't a one-night sort of thing. Well, we found out the hard way. It's nothing short of impossible without you. You're my everything. I can't help it that you like me better when I'm drunk. Can't help it that you're so adored by everyone. I just wanted to feel something better than miserable. Just wanted to feel. You always knew the places that I'd come. You always knew where to find me. Even when I tried to keep my distance, you always knew where to find me. You always knew the places that I'd come. You always knew where to find me. Even when I tried to keep my distance, you always knew where to find me. You always knew, you always knew. You always knew where to find me. You always knew, you always knew. You always knew where to find me. You always knew, you always knew.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Huh? Yes, we are here. KCOS Digital Media. Anybody out there? People that can't make it to the show? By the way, we have a wonderfully loaded house tonight with so many great musicians and friends and charitable people that it's just a room full of squishy love, and I really like it. I really like it. I can
Squishy
tell you,
love.
Squishy love. It's the best kind.
She's so eloquent, isn't she? You know, and I don't know if you've known, this lady has a reputation, okay?
We're supposed to keep that a secret,
Oh,
Mark.
shit.
Well, you know,
I'm just kidding.
whoops.
Whoops.
Anyway, if you're familiar with the band Street Corner Gypsy,
Thank you.
Miss Lisa Carnes is our Street Corner Gypsy
Bass player.
bass player, yes. Social butterfly icon of the community.
Well, we're all
And-
working it.
And Miss Laura Lear, mistress of the Castle Raven band.
Yes.
Yeah. And headphone wearing Learjet, Nathan Learjet on drums. Yep. We're gonna work their re-debut because they were part of the, I think was it you were the first Gold Room show, weren't you?
In the Gold Room, correct?
We were right here. We
And
were
it
here
just
at the
worked
Gold
out
Room.
that way too on the calendar. It's not that we made it that way.
Right.
It's that it worked out that way.
Yes.
You know?
And I can't wait to come and share the stage again with all these incredible artists that we have here at KCOS.
You know, I'd like to say for anyone out there that would like to be on the show, you go to KCOSdigitalmedia.com and
contact us and tell us after you might have looked at the Facebook calendar page what date, I don't care what day in 2019, we're just going to open up the schedule. Send us an email and say, well, I'm having a CD completion in 6 months. Don't give my date away. Can I have this date? And
Right.
I'll say, okay.
and we pin it, and usually it stays there.
Don't give my date away.
We've only had a couple of shows that were ever switched around, but it was due to circumstances we really had no control over.
And
So
I just got a text from our lovely friend Patty Mack, and
Ooh, I
she was
love Patty Mack.
she was a casualty already. But
well, you know, these things happen, but we always have them come, and we make sure that they are on our calendar at the very next available date.
oh yeah,
If the Gold Room needs the room for some other reason, or we just have to change a date, which is very, very, very rare.
and,
Doesn't happen
and
very often.
Lambed knows to go ahead and do just that.
We want you to.
With their new EP out. Yeah.
I was gonna go over there. I was headed that way. I know tonight is a show where we have 10 songs in basically 2 sets, so we're allowed to have a little more
Well, yeah,
talking.
you can hit start the second set now. I mean,
If you'd like, we're at that time.
really, yeah. Say hello.
lust, the way we fool ourselves. I thought about the lines, the way we draw ourselves up and down. Thought about the lust, the way we pull ourselves out. Thought about the lines, the way we draw ourselves up and down. And watch my fall. Never been one to chase stars. Watch my fall.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
If I see those are stars in the sky, they put it there to make you believe the lies about how special you think you are, about how you feel. Well, there's not one thing that's real behind those eyes. I wanna forget you, but it never stops raining outside. We're all just searching for one thing that makes us feel real, the thing that makes us feel like we're more than just another illusion. Born in blinders, we accept what is real. I can even make you believe my lies. You're the culprit, the one to blame. Don't show your face into. There's not one thing that's real behind those eyes. I wanna forgive you, but it never stops raining outside. We're all just searching for the one thing that makes us feel real. For the one thing that makes us feel like we're more than just another illusion. Forget you. I wanna forget you.
Gentlemen,
You guys are killer, man. You're only going to tease us with 10 songs, right?
I know.
I know. It's like, man, when we get started, it's like, what? It has to stop? No,
You know,
it
just
doesn't
when you
have
get
to
warmed
stop.
up, it's
Got to
time
keep you wanting more.
to slow it down.
What's that?
Got to keep you wanting more.
Well, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but you want to hear something scary?
I do.
Okay.
I want to hear something scary.
All right. So, well, yeah. You know what that laugh means? No, this is not the alter ego of, should I say, I already got slapped for letting it out of the bag.
It's fine. You can tell people my secret
I
identity.
know, you guys. These are my new friends. Our new friends. And you know what? What did you get to drink?
Yeah. I hear you owe him a drink, Mark. What's up with that?
Well, he's
good.
He's
All
already
right.
doubled
Good,
down
good.
on that one.
Good.
I open my mouth and it's like, gosh, so how many? Okay, that's fine. 'Cause he really was an exemplary actor in the Hellscream Haunted Mines. You know what? Yeah, I didn't. You weren't waiting for the cue.
Oh, sorry. Give
No.
me the cue. Give me the cue.
Well, no, you already gave us the cue.
I didn't give you the cue yet. Nobody heard me.
Okay, so, but there were a lot of awards that Vince has been putting out for what this is still and always in the top 5. Is the rankings out yet for this year?
Yes. Haunted
Well.
Mines and Hellscream both placed number 1 for different ratings. So,
And then,
yeah.
so if I'm correct, Hellscream also placed number 6 in the nation too.
That's what I wanted to hear. 6th in the nation. You
Yeah.
guys, How cool is that? You know what? And your character, I remember you. Yeah. I mean, we didn't talk much because you were just too busy acting ghoulish.
That's what we do best.
Okay. So you are.
I'm Julia Ghoul.
And I saw that you liked the feed already. You know what, guys? This is a point where we also say the band needs to say hello to at least over 400 people on Facebook Live.
What's up?
Hello.
But really, this is also a great opportunity, being our 200th show, to show off our partnerships that we've, it was just by great luck and
Magic.
fortune.
Spooky
and
magic.
Spooky magic. Yeah, you guys came and in costume the whole month of October, making a whole lot of excitement. There were people coming and taking pictures with all the characters. This was just magical. We hope to aspire to the level of volunteers that you guys have, because you guys do really cool stuff, and probably anybody and everybody wants to be a part of it, right?
I mean, we all want to be a part of it, obviously, but.
Well, obviously, but I mean, the numbers on the crew page.
We have a lot of, we're a part of the community. That's important to us, which is why these partnerships are so important. And obviously, we support the arts. We're a team, we're a family of actors and makeup artists and performers of all kinds. And we like to consider ourselves to be kind of a home for the misfits and the weirdos. And
well, so do we. That's why we like you guys.
And we love you too.
Chris, you're home.
That was, we're already at that level now. I know, my God. Well, you know what?
I said the L word.
Where I was going with this, you guys do have a great organization to be able to run 2 haunted houses that are placed as they were ranked.
And escape rooms all year round, Thursday through Sunday.
See,
every week.
There you go. Keep that going. The magic comes.
Scary too. They can be just as scary too.
Okay,
Unlike many escape rooms, we actually offer the option, if you're willing, to have the monsters come and mess with you while you're trying to escape.
Well, see, now isn't I just went to the movies to see whatever, but there's a preview to a movie coming out of the same name. Isn't it called Escape Room? That's
Probably, yeah. It's like a phenomenon right now.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It's called The Room, I think.
Okay, yeah, but you saw the preview, and yeah, it's like an all-star millennial cast, and it's. Why aren't you guys in it?
Because we're too good.
We're too cool for them, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Like
well,
they're at this level, and like we're at this level.
Well, and that's where I was going. We came into this partnership a little, right before the season, and we really didn't have an opportunity to actually have our volunteer crew come and hang out with your crew.
We have lots of ideas, though, for next season.
Well,
We've already
we're
talked
gonna
about
have
that,
to-
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Let's just say the clown is retired. The
No,
clown is
really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Back with a vengeance next year with something else.
Yep.
Yep, Zozo is retired now.
Let's just say there's only one clown at House Scream this year.
Oh, man. Now we got to look forward to fast forward October.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Only if it can be Halloween 365.
It is.
If only.
It is for us, but
Well,
if everybody, the what we like to call weirdos, would be on our level and be Halloween 365, then life would be so much better.
Well, one person's weird is another person's passion.
Absolutely.
Because,
Yeah,
we're
lots of
straight.
weirdos in the house tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, weirdos unite.
But really, you guys are very dedicated in the makeup artistry, and that fits in with our initial, like I said, we formed a musicians and artists cooperative.
And that is such a cool thing that you've done for this community. I mean,
man,
you guys are great. It's so fun to see everything that you're involved in and all of the people coming out of the woodwork, all the weirdos coming out of the woodwork and saying, here we are and we're proud to be weirdos and we're talented weirdos.
Well, that's about right. No, that's really about right. Who does not agree with that concept? We got Charlie Searle from the Ashtones here.
Hey, Charlie.
If you haven't, yeah, I know.
Did you move your car?
All right.
You know, come over here, Charlie. I wanna say, you know, now with this note, you're gonna have to see. I made them do the Werewolves of Monument version for the Warren Zevon rework.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
but
see what you did there. Werewolves of Monument,
which is
Werewolves of
historic,
London.
and
Nice.
now because of this, you have to do what song?
You tell me.
All right, it is the Tom.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Best drum roll
The
ever.
drummers are
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay. So you know that hit song that Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks did called "Stop Dragging My Car Around"?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're never gonna live that down now.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
You know, and if only Nicole had a bell for that two drink minimum, right? It would be on right now.
At least you let me know before it was towed. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, somehow it's like junior high with people passing notes around, right? But we want to thank everybody, and you know, this is oh my God, Lambed. You know, everybody fits in a certain way, and it is, we do have our own local 6 degrees of separation, right? Yeah. Okay. You know, and I just shared a moment with you outside before the show, and you guys are just a testimonial to just a regular, classy, pertinent band of the times.
Oh, thank you.
And no matter how much, you know, emotion went into our lives, you guys are so creative. I just, you are one of my favorite bands in this town,
thank
in
you.
this state.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, one of our favorite shows has been here before. Yeah, one of our favorite shows is playing here. It's like no other experience where you talk and conversate and play songs and all that stuff. But really appreciate the music community here and like all you guys, man. It's awesome. Yeah.
We wouldn't have anything to do if it wasn't for you guys.
You're not seeing double. We have twins up here, and they're both very handsome young men.
Hey, I'm majorly impressed with Sleep Academy. They're so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you kindly.
So
Yeah.
that's what I told them outside too. I said, you know, you guys kind of play similar kind of style of music. Maybe you should do a couple of shows together.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. Yeah. And
You are going to be at our barn party, huh?
Charlie has an announcement that, yeah, he graciously has a party every holiday season, and
This is a private barn party and pig roast for Christmas, a Yuletide pig roast in Monument. Mark's going to be there. It's a private thing. We're limited to 100 people, but we still probably have room for another 20. So if you find my Facebook page and let me know that you want to go, I will send you the link. But it's going to be cool. It's at Seibel's Barn in downtown Monument. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. We'll have the place to ourselves, and we can do whatever we want.
well, I thought that's what we did last year at the Tri-Lake Center. Yeah, but this is a great tradition. The Ashtones, Lambed, you know, the bands in town, we all support each other. We don't always get to hang out as much as we'd like to. We don't always get to go see each other's shows, but we appreciate every time that you come by and just talk about your new EP.
yeah, we have a new EP coming out. We recorded with Scott Wilson. It's called Bums. I'm actually going to give the meaning of the word. It's B period, U period, M period S, and it's actually just 5 songs. And yeah, we're coming out with that. And then we're doing the Toys for Tots coming up this Wednesday.
You know what? And I had to joke with you. You know, More Than Us happens on a Wednesday, and we appreciate everyone's choices. But you know what? Toys for Tots is really something that I have to bow and say we defer, man. But we're there's music in this town on any given night anyway. So you have a choice. I've lived in cities where you're hoping on a Friday or Saturday night there might be a band, right? And we have so many choices.
Well,
but all the best, man.
Sweetheart.
Absolutely.
You know, on the note of Toys for Tot, an announcement that I'd like to make for KCOS Digital Media is that on December 9th at the Social Club, we will be streaming for the second time for us their third annual Walk for Hope, Kids Helping Kids. It's a beauty pageant donation type situation at the Social where they accept gifts at the door or a $5 suggested donation to come in. All proceeds go to indigent children and for toys so that they can get toys for Christmas. And we're very proud to be a part of that. It's our second time around. And I'm totally stoked to be able to making sure the kids get their Christmas presents. Yes. It's a fabulous thing that we get to do.
It really is. And I'm so glad. And where is that going to be held
It's at the Social.
It is at the Social.
It's at the Social.
Okay, great.
And yes, December 9th. And
Great.
Right,
Okay,
on a
great.
Sunday. Mark your calendars. Let's help kids get some presents, you guys.
You bet.
Let's
You
do
bet.
it.
Woo!
So, I lost count. Do you have like 5 more songs to go?
We have 3.
Can we do 2?
You're good, man. You're keeping up.
Can we do 2?
Well,
Yeah, we can do 2.
you know what? Yeah, let's do 2. We're at 8:30. Let's hear some music. Come on, you want to hear some music?
Let's hear some music, everybody. Let's rock. Anybody that wants to get on the dance floor, let's have a good time.
Last year, I came to terms, broken-hearted with your teeth in my back. Last year, I felt concerned, drowning my ideas in this battle. She said, don't try to fix your life. Don't take the things I say as true. They never wanted good things for you. Don't try sifting through these lies. I never cared enough about you. Last year, I felt so old, held inside the grip of winter's cold. Last year, I felt concerned, drowning my ideas in this bottle. She said, don't try to fix your life. Don't take the things I say is true. They never wanted good things for you. Don't try sifting through these lies. I never cared enough about you. tracks and keep the rest of the world away, away, away. You're such a joke to me. Do you think about me? Do you tear apart your room? Searching for clues about where my brain is today. Broken down, my life becomes something we drag along, along. Cover our tracks and keep the rest of the world away. You're such a joke to me. You're such a joke to me. You're such a joke to me.
Sleep Academy. We have Sleep Academy here at the Gold Room at KCOS Digital Media. We're so in huge pleasure to have you boys on the stage. You have a killer
you.
sound, and every time I get to even take a look at you guys in any sort of fashion, one of you, and if not all of you, are just, you have this smile on your face. You know, and that's how every...
That's the point.
It is
That's
the
the
point.
point.
To
I mean-
enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
And everyone here is enjoying what you're doing, I know.
Very
So
much
it's up to you
so.
guys. We have one more. It's
Well-
brand new. We've never played it live, so it's up to you if you want to hear it.
Well, you know, here's what we like to say. The show is yours. We could either go on with a couple of more announcements and have you guys in a couple of minutes. You guys do it now, and then we finish out with announcements, whichever you
Can
like.
I do a public service announcement?
Of course, you always can.
Please.
So this Friday, I work for the Olympics Committee in cycling. This Friday, Kids on Bikes is going to be at the Velodrome in Memorial Park doing a 24-hour trainer ride with people doing 24 hours also on the track. So be there.
That is so
That's
know if you're-
wonderful.
Yeah.
What is that all about, honey? What
It's
is it?
fucking, it's about bikes.
About bikes? That's
It's
cool.
about getting kids on bikes. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
It's a
that's great.
nonprofit here in Colorado Springs that we're helping out, giving the space to at the Velodrome.
Are they bicycles? Are they? Okay, I didn't
Track
know if they
bikes,
were,
yeah. I don't know
Okay.
if the Velodrome in
Track
Memorial
bikes.
Park, yeah.
That's
Okay.
fine.
And then
Gotcha.
I got one more. Next weekend, we're hosting Para Nationals, which is all of our paracyclists from across the
Ooh,
country.
I like that. That's
That
very
is
exciting. That's really
incredible.
cool.
Coming out next Saturday and Sunday, so be there.
That sounds totally worthy. Both of those. That's really
It's awesome.
cool.
Lots of bikes.
Do I get a public service announcement?
Of
You don't get
course.
shit.
Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Tonight has been so heartwarming and special.
Thank you for gracing our stage, and it's not over yet, but I do want to tease everybody because the new calendar's here. It's like Steve Martin in The Jerk, the new phone book's here, the new phone book's here. So we just do this in... Oh, you just need that calendar?
All I need is that calendar.
Well, it's also on the Facebook page. It's got its own event calendar page on the Facebook page. And this is why we say hit the like button. And it's not because we want to be popular, not because we're counting numbers. We want everybody to come to these shows and participate. We want more bands of your genre and nature, because I love this stuff that's coming out. We've been talking to a lot of bands. In fact, we just booked a date. Do you know the guys in Cloud Temple?
Yeah, we played with them before. Yeah, cool dudes.
Yeah, we just signed.
Crazy live show.
I'm doing selective scheduling for 2019 already.
Then you should get False Report in there.
Well, you know what?
Yeah. No, that's correct.
Thanks for doing what we were going to catch another time, because life happens like you were talking about. But no, I think we are playing about 2 or 3 False Report songs, because that's what they gave us, and we definitely are in conversation with
They're our
them about
buds.
doing
We love
that.
them.
We knew that. In fact, I was almost gonna do a little silent sneaking in and having him say, "Oh, this is one of my favorite or not bands," No, he's already declined the offer, because no, I mean anyway, we know that you guys are we're all cousins anyway, but no, I mean, in the genre, like I say, we're trying to bring a whole lot of new bands out in 2019.
Colorado is full of wonderful musicians, and by mere fact that KCOS is being watched in over 200 countries, you guys, Colorado musicians are being uplifted, and that's exactly what we're trying to do.
Yeah, 200 countries on the YouTube channel
are watching us, so it's very exciting.
Well, they're not watching all at once, but yeah, I mean,
we do have those analytics, and we are very proud of those analytics.
Yeah, we love our analytics,
do.
In fact, we just put a thing on our Facebook page that said of all the events we did 89 events in 2018 already, and we still have December to go.
Right, to not include our show, just events out there for the musicians.
That's including our shows.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, so we've been busy. 89 events this year.
Yes.
And
it's
so
been fun.
we got 4 more coming up to round out December. But the Metric show, in 2018, we have reached at some point in time 125,000 people.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's happening, you guys. It's happening.
How fun. I mean, this was,
It's all real.
It was kind of a whim to do. This is, another explanation from the 200th show Secret Archive.
Right.
When I got the offer to do the radio show, it's like, you got to be kidding. What am I going to talk about,
And we can't shut up now because it's too exciting.
Well, and then I had to bring, two spark plugs here to get me energized.
And we love it. I'm having the time of my life, and I know you are too, huh, Lori?
You know it. Like I said, I don't know what I would do without you guys and without these beautiful, amazing, talented artists here in Colorado. And we don't know what we would do without our Market to Moon and our Miss Beautiful Gypsy.
Thank you, Laura.
Okay, everybody stand up and give each other a hug right now.
Yeah, it's just a loving thing. I would like to say this, though, on that note. Mark, thank you for allowing us to do this with you.
There's no allowing.
Well, no. When I was on Mark's show, this is how it went. My band was on Mark's show, and I met Mark, and I said, Mark, you love me, and I'm your new co-host, and I'm not going anywhere, and that's pretty much what we're going to do, okay?
And that's it. She's been a pit bull on my ankle ever since.
And you know what? You love me.
Then once upon a day, they called upon Miss Laura and Mr. Nathan. And
Yes.
we are completely blessed. And Shadow Man, I can't do it without these people.
Shadow
I mean,
Man.
it just.
And
But we
really-
can't do it without you guys.
No, we can't do it without the bands we feature, and we can't do it without people that listen, that do everything we ask them to do. And it's like, man, I feel like Simon Says sometimes. You
It's
know?
really wonderful. But thank you, Mark.
No, thank you.
200 shows later.
I can't thank everybody enough.
Thank you, Mark. What a wonderful idea you had that day. Wow.
Well, I guess it's time to say that, yes, here's another thing happening in 2019. We have a film crew here tonight, if you hadn't noticed. And Mr. Scott Jessup has been in the business for so long. We won't even talk about how long. Will we, Scott? Come over here and say hello. So Scott Jessup is a man of many talents, and you're graciously coming here with your film crew on our 200th show to pursue a project that is kind of a hopefully new direction in your business life.
Yeah. I would like to transition from doing TV commercials and corporate video into doing more documentary work, especially regarding the music industry and folks like yourself who keep a hand in. As I think I told you, rather than sit around watching Murder, She Wrote and looking at old photos, you guys are out here doing it, and I really admire that.
Well,
I think
thanks.
a
That's
great
because
story.
I DVR Jerry Springer and watch it whenever, you know. That's what keeps me going.
So yeah, it's our honor we're honored to be here.
But you know, here again, it's another hopeful development of a partnership for many reasons. Just like when we did the coffin races live stream for the city and Chamber of Manitou Springs, we put together. There was a great team of people come together to make the first ever live stream of the coffin races. And we were just thrilled, that people wanted to be part of what we're doing. And once again, thank you. Sure. I knew you as a friend very first before any of this, and this is quite, an honor and a surprise for someone with your credentials to want to do something on the station that, sparks an alarm on Laura's phone. We don't embarrass anybody here on the show, do we? But once again, thank you. And your creative plan has been shared with everyone, and we're thrilled. It's kind of like you want to do what? But
well, I'm looking forward to talking to you guys and doing a lot more filming.
We have 5 individual amazing stories that resulted in the collision that we call KCOS. But you know what? I was gonna do. I'm gonna go over the December calendar because, I want everyone. This being the holiday season, we're gonna have some appropriate theme shows, I guess you'd say. So the 5th, next Wednesday, is a band. It's a spin-off band. It's so many musicians are in more than one band around here. Matt Martinez from the Voodoo Hawks has another band called Playing with Smoke.
Oh, yeah.
And they have, Matt just dropped by and says, we've got some original music that we can't wait to debut on this coming Wednesday. And I just love it, like Sleep Report. They're playing new songs off an EP that's not released yet.
Yeah.
And on the 12th, we're taking the show across the street to Johnny Martin's Car Central. It's been a fun place before when we did another show there, and Ashley and the manager and staff are always so gracious, and it's a completely different vibe than this beautiful Art Deco place. It's a car club, so imagine a lot of chrome and shiny stuff. And of course, Starburn, the consummate local reminiscent band that rejuvenates classic rock songs from the 60s and 70s.
With another friend of mine.
And yes, the sweet and talented Pamela Heath.
That's right. Yes.
And Mr. Dale Creel, Mr. Lee Ellis, and the rest of the band that's really a local institution. These guys are going to be fabulous every time. They fill Stargazers, okay? And then another band that's going to be featured after that is our friend Dave Arvizu and his band, which is called, in this incarnation, Arvizu and the Sugar Spun Elephant Band. If you remember, he was up here with the Voodoo Hawks a month ago, and he split the bill with his other band, Big Backyard, and the Voodoo Hawks. So, I mean, we're loving the new stuff. We're bringing in, you know, the institutional bands that have been around since, you know, you were running really wild.
Three. When we were 3.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stop embarrassing them. But really, and then the last show of the year, and it is the day after Christmas, it's probably a good opportunity for everyone to say goodbye to Christmas. We'll take the tree down another day, come out and have another fun night with the band that Tony Caruana mentioned that's been part of the Hug It Forward family, the Night Beats.
Yeah.
So we're just going to wind them up and let them go because, yeah, no, the Night Beats, man, they're like, they're reggae rock and original stuff. They're part of Monument Music Company, and they're incredible. They don't play out that much, but we get to have them on our last show of the year. Yeah. So, you know, I think
Well, thank
that.
you for hosting us.
Parding me?
I said thank you for hosting us.
Oh
Letting
my
us come
God,
in
thank
here with our
you. I
cameras.
mean, thank everybody once again. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you.
That being said, how about one more song from
Well,
Sleep Academy?
It just so happened, yeah. Do it up.
Tune me up and spin me out, light through my teeth about how I felt. Now I'm doing everything I can, forget the past months. Everything you do is not enough. Used to paint a world with us. Now it's turning to sediment. Everything you said was a goddamn lie to me. Everything you said you felt was just cleverly masked deceit. Prove to me you're just the same, a different package with a different name. But you're never gonna feel the same. want you to know, I want you to dance, want you to worry. I don't wanna give it up. I want you to hate yourself. Want you to feel how I feel.
Thanks, guys. We're Sleep Academy.
Oh, man! Sleep Academy.
Wonderful. What a great night. 200 shows. You know, the only person I missed was Mr. Adam Diedrich. And I just got to tell you, Adam, I love you to death. We're both kind of in the same position. And shout out to a wonderful band, Saboteur. We love you very much.
Is Adam hanging by the chandelier already?
Who knows? But he's a wonderful, fun, loving, great guy that we always
Watch
love
that
to
step.
talk to. He's
Watch
always
your
got
step,
great
Adam.
things to say.
But I just have one quick thing to say, and I think Sleep Academy, each and every one of you has an incredible part, and the whole of you is quite astounding, and I really, really dig the music that you guys have, and it comes so emotionally and so.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
So full
Thank you
and
so much for coming.
you know, and this was our 200th show, and we didn't get quite, I don't think, as much out there to ask you, and I still have 100 questions. So I do have one more question left that maybe towards the end of 2019, would you be willing to come back?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we will.
that would be great. Because
Well,
we really
especially-
want you back.
We'll do it.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
We're done.
We have an audience question here.
Oh, shit.
I'm
The
taken.
hardest question always asked. Who are your influences?
Oh, jeez.
Me and Colin really like Failure. We pretty
Yeah.
much started
We
this
listened
band
to-
around that band.
We listen to a lot of Failure. We listen to a lot of bands.
I listen to a lot of Sleep.
Sleep.
Sleep. No kidding, Sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, how many's heard of Sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Follow the Smoke.
yeah.
Yeah, what else do we listen to?
Nothing like some good stoner rock.
Man, I've been listening to Mandolin Orange a lot lately, which is not really an influence for this band, but been digging that. And a lot of We Lost the Sea. Did you check that record out?
I did. It was
It's so
good.
sick.
And I have to ask you one more quick question. What was the name of that last tune?
Sediment.
Sediment. So
Sediment.
Sediment and two of the other ones we played tonight are going to be in our brand new EP.
On your new EP.
New EP, yeah, that's
And
not out yet. It's called Mercy Bucket. It's coming out around Christmas.
Christmas. Please save me a copy.
Is that a Christmas
signed
song?
copy of
It's a
you
Christmas
guys.
song, yeah, okay.
Please.
We'll let you guys know.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. We'll put that out there. It's
Cool.
your CD release coming up.
I really want to thank you guys for indulging
Thanks for having us.
in all
Appreciate
this
it.
going
It's
on.
been fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did a lot more talking than we usually do, but you know, we had a lot of people to mention and thank, and
Sure.
we love everybody. And yes, you guys are coming back, and we're just going to turn you loose and let you play.
We're not real good at talking, so.
Yeah.
You know, and who knows? Maybe a Sleep Academy false report split. I don't know.
Something wonderful.
I believe it could
Yeah,
happen.
ask Joe about that.
Something wonderful. And you know, without the people like you guys, everyone here that comes out and sees the show, all of us supporting each other in the music scene, without the uplifting that we all try to do for each other, what would be the point? I'm so proud for our 200th show to be a part of KCOS Digital Media. Yeah, 200 shows and 200 more to come, I'm sure.
Congrats,
Thank you,
guys.
Mark
Thanks
White.
for having us.
Sleep Academy.
Sleep
Woo!
Academy.
Yes, Sleep
Yeah.
Academy. Woo!
Okay, so we do band and fan photos after the show. So what's that? Yeah, let's do the benediction. But yeah, everybody stick around if you want to do photos. We're going to do that. We always do that because we always have photo albums on the Facebook page for every show. And then we do an end-of-year review of some of the craziest stuff, like they made me do with the 3-can Sam.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to have Shadow Man take it away.
This has been another wonderful, amazing session of The Beat Goes On right here on KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Now, I want everybody to go to the website, KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Hit that YouTube link, subscribe. You know you want to stay up to date to all the wonderful bands that we host and we live stream. And there's so much good stuff on that channel. I mean, I haven't even been able to watch it over the 3 years that I've been here. I haven't seen everything that's on there. There's so much. Now, stay tuned. At 10 p.m., Colorado Metal Shop comes up.
I got to tell you, this is not the end because I have to tell this story. This is another mess my pants story. Okay, so you know I've been doing Blues from the Top and Greeley Blues Jams for like 7 years. And I've been following this band called Vintage Trouble, and who happened to play Blues from the Top this summer. They also played the Black Sheep a couple months before that, but I was also at their Denver debut at the Larimer Lounge a few years ago, and I told Ty Taylor, the singer, I said, if this guy comes up to you and asks you to do a festival called Blues from the Top, you should probably do it. Well, they didn't get in that year because they were the opening band for the Who's World Tour. But then they've come back and we've stayed in touch. I've been shooting them and sending them pictures. I just happened to post on the guitar player, Nally Colt's, talk about YouTube and people actually just downloading an MP3 and putting a picture up and saying, hey, here's this Vintage Trouble song. And Nally, being the songwriter, of course, he goes, I don't know if I should be flattered or wonder why YouTube lets people do that. So this is the thought for the day, I guess, in regards to our 200th show and the fact that we have a YouTube channel, but it's not monetized, so we don't get anything out of our YouTube videos. But in explaining that to my two friends from Vintage Trouble, I was totally amazed that Ty reposted the video that I shot at the Black Sheep to the world and thanked me for just shooting their performance, because it was a beautiful presentation of a song called Battle's End. If you want to check that out on YouTube, and it's a very moving song. And what compelled me to do the video was because Ty Taylor talks as an intro, and he's a storyteller, and the story was just as eloquent as the song was moving and beautiful. So, and that's what I told him. I said, the joy of capturing live music videos is just that, the surprises that come, not so much so to just say, oh, I did a video for Vintage Trouble. They put themselves out there all the time, and it's just great that they actually responded to some, I've only met them 3 times in a few years. So follow your dreams, go and talk to bands, go say hello. You never know, they're people too. Yep. And you know what, I think that the band had a merch table, and probably you should pick up some merch before you leave. But that's, like Jerry Springer, my parting thought.
We would like to thank all of the fans, from everybody here at KCOSdigitalmedia.com. We want to thank the fans in-house and online. Thank you for tuning in to KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Stay tuned. All the best Colorado music in one place, 24/7, right here on KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Thank you for tuning in.